Hello, this is Ines from Tolerated Cinematics, and today I will be showing you how to get started in Adobe Premiere cs5.5. Of course, this will work in every single version of Premiere because these are the very basics, and I won't show any new specific things from the cs5.5, so don't worry about the version. Once you open Adobe Premiere, you will see something like this. This is a new project. I always leave it at its standards. You can change the display mode to frames or to time mode. Depends on what you like. I like time code. Also the location from your project, you can choose it right over here at browse and just browse wherever you want to save it. I won't save it, so I won't browse. The name of your project, you can just type it right over here. Test. Okay, for me it will be test. Then hit OK and overwrite yes. If you want to upload it to YouTube, the best thing is you can use is HDV, but make sure the frames are the same exact frames from your footage. So if you have a 60 frames footage, use a 60 frames composition over here, preset, I'm sorry. If you have a 30 frames per second, don't use a 24 because it will be messy. So I will take a 30 frames per second, 720 HDV because I recorded it with my iPhone. Okay, sequence name, you can just main comp, well, main sequence because we're working in Premiere and not in After Effects, so then hit OK. And then you will see this right over here. If you get started and you never used it before, it all looks pretty messy and, well, unorganized, but trust me, it will come by time. So this over here is your project. Over here you will have your footage and everything you want to use in your timeline. Your timeline is everything you're editing, and everything you're editing you'll be able to see it right over here in the preview mode. And if you double click on your footage, you will see it right over here, and that is the source mode. Right over here, the source mode. Then you can see your footage unedited. Here is the effects controls, and normally it will be closed for you. You can get it by click on Windows and just click effects and effects controls, and you'll get it right over here. You can also move everything to another position. So if you click on effects and controls and you want to like over here, so you can just drag and drop it right over here, and then just click on the tabs to change to the tabs again. But I like it over here, so I will keep it right over here. These are the effects and the browser to browse on your computer, and some information about your clips. If you click on the clip, well, there is no information yet. So, okay, the workspace over here, the audio workspace, color correction workspace. Yeah, I'm saying it correctly. I'm sorry. Okay, the effects and yeah, I don't know what this is because I never use it. I actually always keep to editing and just change everything that I want to change. So at the windows you can just select everything you need. So yeah, we don't really need the workspaces. So let's import our footage first so we can get started. Right click, import, and import your footage. So I'm going to my D disk and iPhone film footage. Okay, laundry day, festival I went to. Okay, I'm going to import this, open it up, and you'll see it right over here. If you have a lot of footage, the best things you can do is create files for every new thing. So, like calling this footage and drop every film footage right in there, and then your sequences. If you have a lot of sequences, just drop your sequences in there. I'm going to drop this out of the footage because it's in the file. Of course, I don't have to do this because yeah, I only have 2 things, so doesn't matter. I'm still gonna use it. I'm gonna drop and drag it, take and drag it right in my timeline on the video 1, and I have my audio binded to the footage. So if you wanna unlink that, you can just right click and unlink it, and just drag out your audio or even delete it. If you want to use your own audio, just go to your music and well, I'm gonna import some sound effects maybe. Okay, sound effects. and just drag it into your project, rename it, it's Thunder. I don't know why I'm using that sound, but it doesn't matter. You can create a new file, sound effects, and drag that right in there, and drag your Thunder on your audio timeline. You can also copy and paste it, and paste and paste and paste it, and just keep doing that to have a beat if you have a kick or whatever. And if you want to use something else, and you have something else like a bass, you can just do it over here and drop it back there on the other tracks. Okay, there we go. Also, if you want to add or delete a track, just right click, delete tracks, or add tracks. Add tracks, like add 2 video tracks and no audio tracks, and just hit OK. And it'll show up right over here. If you click on the arrows, you'll have a more specific thing, like we can close this down, but if you want to edit it, so like fading it out, you'll have to need this over here. So if you click on the footage and want to fade it in, well, as you can see, it's not the correct size. I'm going to scale it up. Okay, there we go. I'm going to scale it up. Click on your footage, click on the stopwatch right over here, I mean the keyframe, and click on the keyframe, and then just go to the beginning of your footage and click on the keyframe again. Then just get your mouse over that first keyframe and drag it just until it's at 0%, and then your opacity will be at 0 and it will fade in. Okay, if you want to scale it up, or you want to scale it down, okay, you can just, well, let's duplicate our track first, and we want to create like a video in a video. Just drag this on the top video right over here, like they're above each other, and then click on this one. Okay, just scale it like 50 and position it like right over here on the top, like you see in the on TV or whatever. You can never film on the right top or whatever. So this is a video in a video, for example, but we won't do this for now, so I'm going to delete this. If you want to add effects, you can go to Window Effects, and you will see them right over here: audio effects or video effects. Also transitions, but we will use video effects. We will add some color correction, so color correction, and we're going to take a brightness and contrast. Drop it on your footage, and we'll see it will come up in your video effects. And let's change the brightness to 5 and the contrast to 15, and you'll see it's much darker, and it's coming, yeah, I don't know how to explain it, but it's looking better if you close this down, or you see a lot of difference. You can also add color balance, drop that down, less reds, like -3, and you can keep changing all these settings, but I won't show you every single effect right over here. You'll have to mess around a little bit, because yeah, we don't have time enough to show every single effect. And you will also learn much more about the effects if you're using them yourself and you're trying it out yourself. You'll get to know much more. So, okay, back to the editing. If you only want to render a part from your video, everything that you see over here in this gray area will be rendered. So if you drag this to like the half of it, you will see you will only render this part. So until here, it will be rendered. Okay, so if you want a mark, you want to put it on the audio, and you want to synchronize it to your video, you can double click on the audio, and it will come up to the source right over here. You can just listen to the audio, and where you hear a beat, you can just go over there and press the star on your numpad, and you will have a marker. And that marker will also, if you move your footage, so I'm going to zoom in here, you can zoom with this, you can zoom in and out, so you will have to zoom in if you want to edit more specifically, and if you want to see the whole project, just zoom out. So we set our marker in this audio file. Now if you drag your footage, it will snap to that marker. So as you can see, it's a really helpful thing to synchronize your videos. So with that said, we can move on to the next one. keyframing the positions. Again, you can also do something else, like if we go back to the effects window, effects controls, and like scale it over time. You can also select everything, right click and ease it in, and that will make it much smoother. So these easy in and out will smooth the movement of your position. And you can do this with brightness and everything. You can keyframe everything. Okay, so if you want to go back to the beginning, just click on this one over here, go to in, and then just play it back. Or if you want to pre-render it, okay, that is just stupid sound, I don't know why I use it, just for the tutorial. You can also pre-render it by clicking right over here, and oh yeah, I'm gonna stop it. Okay, I think I said a lot of things, so what didn't I say yet? Okay, the information about your video. So if you click on your video, click on the video, you'll see every information over here. So okay, so I think I said a lot of things right now. Maybe you can also start right now in Premiere. If you still have any questions, just post them on my well, just send me a private message on my channel, because I always check my private messages, and so I will try to help you out if you don't know something. Also, be subscribed to my channel for my upcoming videos, and also check out my channels, because I have a lot of tutorials about a lot of software. So I have tutorials about Adobe After Effects, Adobe Premiere, as you can see right now, Adobe Dreamweaver, Photoshop, Sony Vegas, even Cinema 4D, a few. So yeah, be sure to check out my channel, and thanks for watching. Goodbye. Goodbye.